Oh boy. Well, hello, good people. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Hope everybody's having a great day. It's been a crazy day. Let me say, I've had so many people, and I'm not trying to brag, but so many people that have reached out on Facebook, Facebook Messenger, on text messages, phone calls, on the community tab, on YouTube videos, and wish me happy birthday. I know I've missed many of them. I apologize if I did not get your birthday wishes and stuff directly, but thank everybody for reminding me I'm old as dirt. 60 years old. I guess one way to look at it is in 2 years I can start collecting Social Security. I guess I can get a discount at the movies now. I guess I can do it. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to be in dinner before 6 o'clock at most restaurants, right? Somebody said they had the lunch special between 11 and, I think, Old Country Buffet or something, brother, between 11 and 1. So I can get some discounts there. I think if I go stay at a hotel, they got the senior citizens discounts. Oh my God. I'm old. The craziest thing, it's been half of my life since I've seen the Cowboys win the Super Bowl. I got spoiled my first 30 years. I had more Super Bowls than what we should have. And got spoiled. Last 30, not so much. So the Cowboys were getting some good news on the injury front. Tyler Guyton, Tyler Smith are looking better as far as practicing. CeeDee Lamb, Cooper Beebe, they're out along with Kayvon Turpin, but they're beginning to get working on. Overshown got great news as far as his knee recovery, and they're going to start ramping him up in the hopes of getting him possibly by the end of October or early November, ahead of the schedule. Now, I hope and I pray that, this is scary, okay, hope and pray that it's not too soon. It's kind of crazy because here you have to worry about acorns, freaking acorns falling off the trees. And mainly I have mostly shells left over here because we have chipmunks that they have holes. And oh my God, chipmunks. Okay, now, I'm sorry. This is fascinating to me because I was wondering about chipmunks, because you see the chipmunks, they got the, the brown, and they got the little, their brown fur, and they got little like brown, black and white spots on them, and their fur is always clean. It looks so clean, but I see them go into a hole, and I was curious. Look up chipmunks' holes, because these dudes, when they carry dirt, when they dig, they put it in their mouth and they carry it someplace else. So there's no evidence that somebody is digging a fresh hole. But they dig a hole, right? That's about, 2-3 feet in the ground. And they'll make like a nest. So they have a place to sleep, okay? They'll fill it up with grass and stuff like that. So they got that. But then they'll have some storage areas where they'll put, acorns, and I got peanuts up here in a bowl for them and things. They'll store up food in there for the winter so when they need a snack. But then they'll dig a spot that's even lower. Where do they put the shit, though? They literally have an underground apartment. And I see this every morning when I'm doing my morning video, I see them come back the door over there. Sometimes I'll see them going up the steps because they're going up on the porch to get the acorns that are falling up on the deck. I'm sorry, I digress. But acorns keep falling on my head. Here at the red brick house, it's freaking walnuts. Like, the acorns are a lot easier than the walnuts. The walnuts are, bigger than a golf ball, and they're heavy. When they fall and hit you in the head, that shit hurts. Anyway, I digress. The Cowboys, if you think the Cowboys defense is bad and that the Cowboys don't have a chance because of the defense, then you might as well give it up for the Eagles. Then the Eagles don't have a chance either. Because for every action, there is an opposite reaction. And as bad as the Cowboys' defense is, that's how the Eagles' offense is. The Eagles literally can't score in the second half. They can't run the football, and they're not good at passing the football. Now, that's not to say that they can't turn it around. They have a lot of talent, and they're, like us, beat up. They get some of those guys healthy, and they get back on a roll, and the Eagles, don't count them out. Don't count them out. People are saying, oh, this is 23. Don't count those mother humpers out. Because I've seen the Eagles come around and win too many games this year that they had no business doing. And they've already got 4. You get 6 more wins, you're in playoffs. And we know about teams just barely getting in the playoffs, coming in and kicking our teeth in. But the Cowboys, they can't play down to Carolina. They got to go in there, hold serve with the players that they have, and wait for reinforcements. If they can get this win right here against Carolina, that for them, this is a big game for Carolina. Carolina, if they win against the Cowboys, one, everybody's talking about them. Carolina Panthers, they beat the Cowboys. It's their Super Bowl. But 2, it'll be the first time they've gotten to 500 since Cam Newton was there 4 years ago. 4 years ago. So don't think that this is going to be a pushover game. It's not. As the Giants proved, because I'm not sure, are the Giants actually a good team that just plays bad at times? Because they played poorly against New Orleans and lost that game, but they played really good against us, and they played fantastic last night against the Eagles. But from one week to the next, football is Jekyll and Hyde. I wouldn't say Kansas City's dead and done, even though they just lost. Hell, Buffalo lost to New England. So you got to stand on your toes. And hopefully we can do just that. As I sit here, having been doing this on a regular basis now for pretty much Dak Prescott's whole career. That's when my original channel took off, was because of Dak Prescott. I want to say that sometimes people take what happens here on YouTube and in social media too seriously. I never thought that I would be doing YouTube every single day of my life. I never thought that I would be closing in on over, let's see, between the two channels, 90 million, no, I think it's more than that. Closing in actually on 100 million views between both channels. That I would have 138,000 people that are subscribed to the channel. I never, ever dreamed that that would happen. I had no aspirations of that happening. The reason I started doing YouTube was I was getting older, and I thought that some of the things and lessons that I have learned in life, I could pass on to others. And if I could say something that would help just one person, then it's worthwhile, because I was able to help that one person do better. I never said, hey, forget ESPN, I know more than they do. I've never said I'm an expert. I've never said I've gone to college to be a television personality or a YouTuber. I've never said that I've got perfect English. I've never said I look good. Definitely am not. All I've ever said is I'm a guy who's a Dallas Cowboy fan who likes to talk. And that's why I'm here. And if you look at it and say, you could never work for ESPN, well, I don't have any aspirations of ever working for ESPN. You don't know what you're talking about? Well, I can say, you're right. I have my own opinions, and sometimes they're right, and sometimes they're wrong. It's just YouTube. It's just YouTube. Stop taking stuff so seriously. We're here to have fun. And as much fun as the Eagles have had over us Cowboys over the last couple of years and riding us last night, well, that was our turn. And that's the thing that most people don't seem to understand is that's what it's about. Sometimes my team gets to win and I get to ride you. And sometimes your team gets to win over my team and you get to ride me. And that makes life fun. So Eagles fans, hey, you ain't got to hide, man. It's just the way it is. Nobody wins them all. And I still have faith for my team. Even though it looked pretty bad early on, I still have faith for my team. And all I know is right now, we got 12 more games to prove that we should be one of those ones competing for a Super Bowl. Thank you again, everybody, for all of the well wishes. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. And remember, tell the people you love how much you love them. I got 60 years behind me. I know I ain't got 60 in front of me. So I'm going to try and make the most of every single one of them, starting tomorrow. Love you guys.